Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code. Texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers, and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Friday morning live broadcast. Today, Friday the 30th, my God, you got one more day. One more day to build your business. And there is still plenty of time to do it. So for those of my students that are here, let me just take a quick peek. Okay. So Sandy wants to know, how can I cancel Sales Navigator? You missed the cutoff. And I guess what I'm going to have to do is when I give everybody instructions to load it up, wait 24 hours and then cancel it, because you'll still have access to it for the rest of the month. And this way you won't miss getting billed. All right, now let me change the screen. Let's pop over here to LinkedIn. So how do you cancel it? Let me look. So first, I'm going to log into Linda's account. And so Sandy, what I'll do is give you some directions for that too. And then we'll answer some questions. Okay. So first, who are you talking to that you want me to look at?
Oh, okay. Hold on. It's um I don't remember the name, but if I scroll down, I'll find it. So,
Okay. So here's what you want to do. When you jump on these things, have a list of names. Or
oh, okay.
so this way we can hit them. Do you
All right.
know?
Wait. Go back to Kevin. I think that's the one.
Well, let's see. I tell you what, I'm going to show what you look for it, and I'm
Okay.
going to demonstrate to everybody how you cancel it.
Okay.
So underneath your picture, you have your account, premium features. Go to your settings. Now, they move this around all the time. So let's click on account preferences. Subscriptions and payments. So let me repeat that. You go on. So first, underneath you click your picture, scroll down, premium features, settings and privacy. When you get to settings and privacy, you go over here to account preferences. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Subscriptions and payments. Manage premium account. Pop over here. Now, this is where you're going to cancel the subscription. Now, keep in mind that, let's say you bought it on Monday. Today's Friday. You go to cancel it. They'll cancel it, but you don't get a refund. So it will end the subscription. And that's, I think, what we're going to have everybody do. So let's go over here to cancel subscription. And 7 days remain in your free trial. You're going to have access to it for the next 7 days. Continue to cancel. Now, you'll no longer be able to access key features. That's true, but you'll still be able to do it for the next 7 days. Then they're going to try to upsell you. And they'll offer you a deal. Hey, don't go. Please don't go. We'll give you the next 2 months for half price. And that's the best deal you're going to get from them. Now, you're not going to lose your leads. You're not going to lose your message history. You don't care about the in-mail credits because you don't use those anyway. So we go over here to continue to cancel. Now, here they go. This is one of their first offers. For 2 months, you can pay half. Okay? Keep going. Confirm to cancel. Now, to help us improve, give them a reason. You could say, it's too expensive, and submit. Your subscription has been canceled. They'll miss you. All right. So now let's go back. Go to messages. Linda, have you figured out who it is?
Yes. The one we were headed toward was Kevin San, S-A-N.
Right here. Okay. All right. So you send him the first initial message. He accepts you and he writes back. Keep in mind that people don't necessarily write back, but the important thing is he's accepted you. So now you send him the icebreaker. How long have you been on LinkedIn? How's it working? Okay. Now, what you've done here is you've bought yourself some time. You're sending out connection requests. He accepted you. Now, we want to see, do we want to continue talking to him or not? So now you're going to take a deeper look at his profile. Now, he's only got 61 connections. So he's relatively new. Maybe. He could be on here for a long time. He's a store manager at Rite Aid, team builder. And what's going on with Rite Aid? Rite Aid is closing all of their stores. So let's see, how long has he been with Rite Aid? So it looks like he's been on LinkedIn for 2 years. He's been on part of Rite Aid for 4 years. Before that, he was a store manager for Walgreens. What happened back then? Walgreens, these drugstores are closing down. Now, message. The third message that we're going to send is something that is motivating. Now, typically, we would go with, let me pull it up. Now, typically, we would go with sending him a motivating image. All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. I just sent this to a good friend, thought that you'd appreciate it too. I routinely send motivational messages like these to my friends on LinkedIn. So the basic approach would be send the image along with this message, and then ask the question, why do you have the open to work frame around their picture? All right. But what do we know about Rite Aid? And Linda, I think, I don't know whether I gave it that advice yesterday. Did I? Oh, wait a minute. Black screen. You guys can't see. It's black.
The advice about Rite Aid?
Yeah. In other words, just play dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to change. We're going to change that. Now, under normal circumstances, that's what you do. You send them a motivating quote. Then, I usually send these to my friends, blah, 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 blah. And then the question would be, why do you have the open to work frame? You can't go wrong doing that. You really can't. We're going to speed up the process a little bit and demonstrate your awareness of what's going on in the world. So instead of going with the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, we're going to send them a different image. We're going to send this one. No matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Now he just saw that. We got his attention. Whoops. Now he sees we're typing. Now we just go like this, so we can see that you're typing. Now we could offer a little sympathy. That Rite Aid is closing their stores. I have many friends that work for Rite Aid. Now, the reason we could say we have many friends at Rite Aid is because yesterday you reached out to 15 or 20 of them. Today you're going to reach out to another 15 or 20 of them. So you're going to make friends with all these Rite Aid people. Now, the first question we're going to ask before all right? So in the meantime, you're making more friends Rite Aid. Now, you look at this, we always want to have an idea of where is this conversation going. Well, in 2018, he worked for Walgreens, store manager. He walks out of Walgreens, lost his job, goes over to Rite Aid, gets a job. This one's coming to a close. So we want to learn a little bit more about him. Well, what'd you do before you worked at Walgreens? Be another question. Now, the thing about his profile, now I just saw it, so my guess is that we'll hear from him in the next 20 seconds. God, I love this. Oh, can you imagine doing this all day? All day.
Actually, I can.
Of course you can't. Anybody can. Okay? So there's a process. And God, I love it when a plan comes together. Now, let me just say something here that this isn't magic, although it might seem like, because you've got a great profile. He likes you, which is the reason why he accepted the connection so quick. So we have a process and a strategy that you're going to use, and really all you're doing is following some simple scripts. So we find out what he did before. Now, one thing, as you're talking to people, you're trying to qualify them. And you come down here, skills in leadership and team building. Those are the skills that are needed if you want to be successful in network marketing. So all of the things that are necessary for him to be successful in your business, they're right here. Right here. Okay, now he's still typing. And what I want you to do, he's typing. So, like 20 seconds, how about 3 seconds? Right. That is how fast this whole process is. Again, imagine reaching into a bowl of candy. Now, let me just show you one other thing. I'm going to shut this down. And then I'm going to go over here in the search window, and I'm going to type in Rite Aid. Okay? So let's see how many people on LinkedIn are in Rite Aid. Now we canceled it, but we still have the features. And you'll have them a couple more days. So there are 94,000 people on LinkedIn that are one way or another connected to Rite Aid. And anybody that works for Rite Aid, I mean, if they work for Rite Aid, they're gone. Let's come back over here. And instead of Rite Aid, let's do manager. We've got 36,000 managers. Now, it says your subscription has been canceled and access will end in 7 days. But we got 7 days. Let's come back over here. Rite Aid and manager. How about a district manager? Why a district manager? Because district managers manage more than one store. You got 2,500. 2,500. An easy one to search for. Pharmacists that work for Rite Aid. Oh, we got 20,000.
Max, where do you see those numbers? Because on the screen I'm seeing, I don't see it, and
They're over there on the right.
okay.
Okay. At this point, we don't have a set date, more like 2 to 3 months. Okay. Now, I don't want you to answer him. We're going to have it, we'll do this in a private session because there is an entire process of doing this. You're establishing relationships with people. Right now, he is hearing from all kinds of people. All right. It's common knowledge that Rite Aid is closing. So over the next 3 months, 2 to 3 months, I'm going to show you how to establish a relationship with this guy. Your posting is going to be unique and special to them. Follow my scripts, adjust to my strategies, and you will close at least 3 out of 10 people that you talk to that work for Rite Aid. At least 3. Right? Now, for those of you that have written in who want to know about my personal coaching program, I just gave you a demonstration. Okay, now Linda just started working with me, but what do you think about my coaching program?
Oh, I think it's great.
Well, it's getting better because you're just getting started. So we will be back 1 o'clock this afternoon. If he will have answered, well, we've got an answer from him. He can come back at 1. Come back at 1. If
I
not,
cannot make it back at 1.
okay, then what I'll do is we'll come back into your account. We'll move this thing a little quicker. But we have 2 to 3 months to do this.
Okay.
So let me just come back over here. Now, how to generate leads that convert to sales in 90 seconds. You just saw a response in 3 seconds. I have on my YouTube channel a broadcast that I did on Wednesday night where I demonstrated the whole process. If you just want to get your feet wet, join me at my next boot camp that starts next Thursday. Go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code Bigger Deal. We also have a special process. But as soon as you register, you'll have immediate access to our May boot camp. For those of you that are students, check out the double, maxsteingart.com/2-FUR. Register for 2 boot camps, save a couple of bucks. And the big deal, for those of you that are just getting started, is my 90-day challenge. You go to my website, it sells for $247. Use the promo code RETREAT, it'll drop the price to $139. That's $1.55 a day to work with me over the next 90 days. Give you a little look. Those are the links, the websites. Folks, it happens that fast. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless. I'm here to help all of you.